Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Friday. Can you even believe it? Another week has just passed, the 17th of, it's the middle of the month already. Gosh. And it's almost 10 o'clock here in Franklin, Massachusetts. So we're going to get ready in a moment. Oh, I got some things here I didn't put away. But I'm pretty organized this morning. Well, as organized as I ever am. But if you are there, please do say hello to me so that I know I have some of my friends with me this morning. And we will get started. This is going to be fun. I'm really excited about this card that we're making today. And it's a lovely day in my neighborhood. It's a whopping 17 degrees here. It was earlier, I think it was 12 when Jack was out walking. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 10 o'clock, Friday, January 17th, halfway through this month, more than halfway through this month. Anyway, good morning, Beth. Good morning, Jan. My Canadian friends are with me, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, let's get started. Let me just show you what we're doing today. So this is the card that I sent in my newsletter, and I absolutely love this new stamp set called Shadowed Shapes. Let me just bring that in, see if I can get, yeah, look at that. Isn't that pretty? And when I saw that, I thought, you know what? This has a lot of application. So the one that I did for my newsletter was this one, and I did it in Pop of Petunia Pink. Pop of Petunia, isn't that pretty? And I used, oops, I got a little wink of Stella on there. Anyway, I used the perennial, perennial postage dies to create the layer, this first layer, and then the white layer. And then this layer I embossed with the one of the basics basic embossing folders. The three came in a package. I love that. And then another smaller layer of the die, and then the embossed layer. So this is a wicked easy card to make. So let me get this out of the way and let me bring in what we're going to do today. I decided instead of using the petunia, what we're going to do is we're going to use Shy Shamrock. So here is Shy Shamrock. Now wait a minute. I just said I'm so organized. I forgot my card base. Hold on. What did I do with that? For heaven's sakes. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm coming. I know what I did with it. I know exactly what I did with it. I used it. I was cutting up some cardstock for my demonstrator meeting tomorrow. I've got my demonstrators coming over, and I used one of those pieces by mistake. But anyway, here we go. So here is the base. We all know it's 8.5 by 5.5, and I'm just going to take my lovely little bone folder, which you all know it's boring, but it's fun. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this layer of shamrock, and I'm going to take my adhesive, and we're going to get this. Don't you love your silicone pad? I absolutely love mine. Jan and Beth, do you have silicone pads? I bet you do. They're wonderful. They're just wonderful. So there is that, and I'm going to put this on equidistant, north, south, east, west. North and south and east and west. There we go. And now I'm going to take this layer, and this is the layer that I embossed with one of the basic 3D embossing folders, which I absolutely love. And on this one, just because it has a lot of definition, I am going to add a little bit more adhesive because I want to make sure this thing sticks and it doesn't come off ever. Only if we needed to. I just got one because of you. But you're going to love it. It's a great tool. It's unbelievable. You know, it just saves so much. It saves your paper. It saves your adhesive when it's not rolling off the reel. You can just put it on and give it a little pull back, and voila, your adhesive is right back where it needs to be. Okay, so there's that. And here's my envelope. We'll take care of that in a minute. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of the Shy Shamrock. I'm going to bring in my embossing stuff. I'm going to take my little resin powder here and give my embossing buddy and put that on. And then I'm going to take my Versamark And this time, now for my sample, the one that I did yesterday, I used this floral design. But I'm going to take this one today, just because I can. And I'm going to ink this up with the Versamark. Squeeze this on. Good morning, Barbara McDuffie. Thank you so much for popping on. Barbara is in Massachusetts, in Worcester. All right, so here is this. This is, I'm just embossing. So I put my Versamark on. There we go. Up, and look at that image. And now I shall take my embossing powder, my white embossing powder, and we're going to put this on here, give it a little sprinkle, and have it just trickle down. Ooh, I think I'm going to like that. Let me add just a little bit more over here. Oh my, oh my, oh my. All right, now the magic of embossing. Let me get my heat tool. Now for a moment, we're not going to be able to speak because this is going to be loud, but here we go. I love it when it pops, when it starts to pop. As soon as the heat tool reaches its maximum temperature, then it starts to melt that embossing powder on top of the Versamark. And look at, there we go. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Can you see it? I know you can see it. Look at that. Whoa. I love it. Oh my. This is the first one I did. I haven't even practiced with this one. And that is done. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. That is so, so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little snipperinis, and I am going to take my little Fiskars scissor sharpener. I could have cut this out. Let me just sharpen this there, because I want to get a nice crisp cut on this. I could have cut it out with my my 6-inch paper cutter, but this is only going to take a minute to get this cut out. And I want to make sure that I get it just right at that line of embossing. Can you see that? Oh. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh. Embossing is magical. My friend Debbie loves to see embossing take place. It's like Christmas morning every time we do embossing in my classes. She just loves the way it just pops. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to take another layer of the postage die like this. Isn't that going to be pretty? Now let me bring this back in, and let me put this over here and get a little bit of adhesive on this. Talk about easy and fast. And this is a new stamp set in the new mini catalog, and hopefully everybody's got their new catalogs. If you haven't, I had a few people who didn't receive them, which I was very sad about. I don't know what happens, because I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, so let's put this on like this. Okay, I'm loving that. Look at how pretty that is. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some dimensionals to this right here, just because I can, and I'm thinking it's going to add a little bit of extra little pizzazz. And I'm going to put one in the middle just because the layer that it's going on, again, is that embossed layer. And I want to make sure that it lays nicely. So let's get that on like this. Ooh, that is so pretty. All right, and here it is. Here's my card. And, oh my gosh, look at this. This is so pretty. Oh my, okay. So let's press that down. Look at that so far. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Thank you, Beth. It is cool. Look at that. Look at the little strawberries just hanging from the vines. How pretty is that? But we're not done yet, because I'm going to take one of the gems from the these are the in color gems. These are matte gems, so they're not shiny, which is totally fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it shine. You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my Winky. Let's let's get this out. Why can't I get, oh, I can't get it out because it's glued down. Silly. So I think what I'm going to do is take one of the larger ones in the Shy Shamrock, and I think I'm going to put it right at the top. Yeah, like that. And then I'm going to take my Winky, and I'm just going to color this a little bit, like that. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, look at how pretty that is. Wouldn't the, hi Laurie. Thank you. I think it's beautiful too. Look at how pretty that is. Hey Nancy from California. I have my Canadian friends with me. I have my California friends, and we're still thinking about all of you out there. I know, thank goodness that you are safe, Nancy, but we've had 5 of my daughter's friends' houses were completely burned to the ground. 11 more had to evacuate, and she's still got people who are on, well, I don't know today. I haven't even looked today, but it's just very sad. Very, very, very sad. Okay, so let's get back on task. So on the card that I made here, I put on this one, I put thank you. But on this one, I'm going to put just a note. And I am going to use Shy Shamrock because I love this color. I think it's really pretty. So let me bring this in, and this is a red rubber stamp, so I don't need to use my foam pad. So let me get this, and I'm going to make sure that I got it on a line so it's nice and straight. And we're going to put this on right just like that. Up! I got a little piece of ink right here. Well, what shall we do about that, friends? Let me see what I can do. Okay, so we have to think about this because, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave it. Unless, what I could do, let's see. There are no mistakes in Stampin' Up. Let's see if I can do this. I'm probably making it worse, but I did. You know what? Okay, so this is the story with this. You see how wide this piece is around the words? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take that off, and I am going to snip it so that it's going to be less, so I won't have that possibility to get ink on that perimeter anymore. So sometimes that happens when they make them. I don't know why, but anyway. So let me just show you what I'm going to do here. I know you all know how to do this. It's not a big deal. I'm going to take my craft scissors. I'm going to just take this right off, and I am going to snip this whole thing right down to as close to the wording as I can get. And I do have to be careful because I don't want to, there we go. That's much better. Okay. Now, I think for right now, because I have these little lines and I'm not happy, what I probably will do is take this off and put it on another base, and then I'll stamp it and it'll be fine. Because let me just stamp it now that I've that I've trimmed it, and let me just see what happens. Oh, perfect. See? So by trimming that excess off, then I get a nice crisp image. So yes, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my dental floss, shimmy this layer off, and put it on the base of another card. But then I have all of this that I can use for scrap. So there is no waste. Now, but for the envelope for this, let me bring in the envelope. And you might see I've got all of these little pieces of black hair. Yesterday, I don't know if you saw it on Facebook, but my friend Jen brought her pugs over. Her pugs are like they're my friends. They're my best little buddies. I love them to death. They come and visit a lot. We babysit for them. They're just a lot of fun. And so they were here, and they shed a little tiny bit, but I don't even care because it's all love. Okay, so now I'm going to take my stamp again, and I am going to ink up just the top third of it, like this much. And then I'm just going to come in here, and I'm going to overlap it a little tiny bit. Oh my, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. I love it because you know me, I can't have a naked envelope. It's not in the cards for me. So here are the cards that we're going to be doing next week. And actually, you can pick whatever base colors you want. You could also add a gem over the whoops. Yes, I could. I could, Jan. And you know what? Actually, these gems are nice and flat. They are not as bulbous as some of the other ones. So yes, I could do that. I could do that. Good suggestion. I might do that. Yeah. So these are the cards that we're going to make for next week. And you can pick whatever colors you want. You can also pick whatever design you want to emboss because you have the choice of this one and this one. I love this with the strawberries, which is the one we just did now. And then I love this one too with the leaves. I don't know what flower that is, but it's very pretty. But again, wouldn't these make lovely card sets for somebody? Because, you know, we all need cards for a variety of different reasons. So I think that would be fun to package them up instead of 4. You could use 4 different colors or you could use the same colors, whatever. But anyway, so that's the story there. That was fun and easy. Talk about easy. You could bang these out in no time at all. So don't forget, it is celebration, and you for every $60 purchase, you get something free in the celebration catalog. It's now time to take a look at your inventory and decide what you need for the upcoming months. We are going to be doing Valentine's next week. I'm going to show you. Here's a little sneak peek. This is being brought back by popular demand. I had a lot of people who wanted to make more of these this year. So what we did was so I'm going to be making these, and of course inside is the little treat, which is a yummy treat. It is a 1.4 ounce Hershey Kiss. Whoops, here we go. 1.4, this is a solid Hershey Kiss. So isn't that a cute little gift to give to somebody? And it's closed with Velcro. Of course, the front is all decorated. Happy Valentine's Day. And then the back I decorated too, but you don't have to decorate the back. Actually, if you wanted, you could write to and from with a little message there if you wanted. But it's cute. I think it's really cute. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to do, wait, hold on. I'll show you the other card. Here's the other card that we're going to do next week. So here is this one, a little sneak peek for this. How cute is that? Adorable. I don't know if you can see it, but I have 3 little lines right here of score lines. That was just a little added cuteness. And there is this Happy Valentine's Day on the inside. So we're making that. And we're also going to be, I'm going to show you a card that my dear friend Doreen DeCebus made. I don't know if you follow her. It Starts With Ink and Paper is her, her blog site. And you should take a look. But we're going to use the Toadstool stamp set. It's so cute. Do you want to see it? All right, let me show you. This is her design exactly. She does a ton of fun fold cards. So this is a fun fold card that has 4 folds to it. Look at how cute that is. And it says popping by. And then when you open it up, look at how cute that is. So I'm going to show you how to make that. This is an exact replica of Doreen DeCebus. Doreen DeCebus. She's incredibly talented and a good friend. So that is it for today. This has been real fast. It had to be fast today because this afternoon I'm going to Quincy, Massachusetts, to a scrapbooking retreat. They asked me to come and do a pop-up class, so I'm going to be going there this afternoon. So I have to just finalize all my supplies that I need to bring for that class. So that is the story, my friends. I hope that you have a wonderful week. I will see you a week from today. We'll be making Valentine's, or I might change it up. I might do the toadstool first. I don't know, whatever. You never know how the wind blows, and wherever the wind blows, that's where I just make a decision. So I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much again for joining me. It makes me very happy when I see your names pop up. I appreciate your messages. I hope you have a great weekend and a productive week. And I will see you next Friday, January 24th at 10 o'clock. I love you all. Namaste.